Wow, that's a lot of syllables. Part they would probably enjoy because you're interacting and talking with people. There was, I think there was maybe 3 lectures, and the rest of it was pretty much interactive until the last part. That part I would highly recommend for young people, because you're actually dialoguing and getting put together on an amazing level around Christ and the church, and you get. Well, that's one of the reasons why we kind of left after a day and a half of spending time with Ruby, and we felt like, this is our sister, we love her so much, and we've known her all our lives, and we completely trust her, because we've shared Christ together on a deep level, and it didn't take long. It was pretty quick. The exercises that we experienced together were incredibly meaningful and deeply profound, and it wasn't some highfalutin stuff you figure out in your head. It was spirit. So if I had teenagers, want them to be.
Thank you for sharing that.
It's something to make clear on too. Excuse me.
That's all right.
I believe this registration is per person. Okay. Make sure we're clear on that. So the boys were going 10. They'd be registration 1 per person. So something to keep in mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything else, honey?
Actually, that's it's the seed money tax deductible.
Only if you're a 501c.
I know.
Right,
And we're not. And we're not.
No, we're not. The seed money was purely to get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
It's just a gift from the heart.
That's
Government's not involved.
Amen.
Isn't that pleasant? The only thing the government
And they
got
don't
involved,
need to be involved.
Thank you. The only reason the government got involved was we need to have a federal ID set up a separate banking account for collecting money only. That's it.
Yeah.
Once the money's there, once the thing is over, the checking account goes bye-bye.
Right.
There's nobody to worry about paying taxes on it.
Yeah.
So the bank is the one that required that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, registration, the amount of the registration is going to be fixed by
Milt.
No.
Okay.
Do you remember what we paid in Toledo?
I think it was about $45, wasn't it?
It wasn't that much.
It
wasn't very
I
much.
remember it wasn't
They
that
kept
much.
the cost
Maybe
down
it was
real low.
35 a person.
Well, we'll find out from Mill, okay? Just don't speculate. We'll find out from Mill.
But that's something that I'm hoping that information comes out fairly quickly, so people that are, in this economy,
start
people that
planning.
need to budget.
Yeah, if they want to budget the finances or whatever.
Yeah, they can get a chance to do that, because we still are responsible for the remainder of the airfare, and that's, we don't know what that is yet.
Yeah. Did we let him know that he can fly into Dayton, Cincinnati, or
Dayton,
Columbus?
yeah.
Because
You flying to Dayton's a whole lot cheaper
It's
than
half
flying
the
to
price.
CVG. I always fly to
Great.
Dayton.
Okay, thank you.
These questions
Save us
need to
some
be
money.
addressed in Mill when we get on our conference call. He'll be going out next week. But everything you can think of, package together, send emails out.
Right.
So we come together in a conference call, we can address these issues, flights,
Dayton
state,
is definitely.
who else is coming, So keep those in mind.
Okay.
And what what other folks need to know is that the guy at King's Domain told us that we would not be charged for the room. Remember, if they had a certain, didn't he say that if they had a certain number of people that were taking advantage of the meals?
Yeah,
Remember?
and
He
staying
said they
there.
wouldn't charge.
Yeah,
staying there.
right.
He wasn't going to charge us for the
Right.
cost of the room.
Yeah, or it would be a reduced rate depending on how many people.
Do you remember
stayed.
how many people that was?
They said the lady at the office told me they would have to figure it out once everybody's.
So, and encourage people to eat there.
Yes. It'd be better if they eat there rather than run to
Well,
site,
yeah,
plus the hotel.
it keeps the
Well, by
continuity
the time you
of
get
the
there, you have to turn
relationship
around.
building
Right.
going on while you're
Yeah.
at mealtime,
Right.
and then hopping in your car and running out.
Right.
Which you're free to do that.
Right.
But the whole idea of this,
What's coming
which is
together,
behind Organic Church, is that we're a organism, a live organism, learning to live and to grow together.
Right.
Well, if everybody's dispersing all of a sudden, it's like, well, where's that organism going? Go back.
Well, it's like
You
Jesus.
know.
Jesus set the example. He ate with them. He didn't tell them
Yeah.
to go out to McDonald's
No.
or Frisch's or something to get the food. You can come back.
They
Come
have
to
those
our
there.
smell,
Of course.
Yes, they did. Even at fish fry places too.
He didn't say White Castle. Why did he tell them to go White Castle?
They can't. I don't think they like White Castle. That's horse meat.
That's what's
Anyway.
unique about King's Domain too. Is
Yeah.
we
So is
can't
Taco
compare-
Bell. You eat there?
No.
Okay.
Do you eat there?
You know I don't.
Okay. Well, there.
So there.
So there. Monoanisms, so there.
So, when's our